In part 1, we heard about the daily battles, fire evictions, floods, hunger, and drugs. But here is what else you need to find in Nairobi slums: creativity, courage, and community-led change. We meet the change makers, people who are turning struggle to strength using art, activism, and entrepreneurship. Education is one of the few ways out, but for many children, school is a luxury. Some schools have no electricity. Some lack toilets. Some students walk for miles for a chance to learn.
In this school, we are saddened with many parents who bring their children to school without even school fees, without even a meal that day. Children just come, they don't have anything to eat, they're just yawning in class, some sleep in class. And unfortunately, we have those children, as cold as it is, they don't even have a sweater, they have rags, and they're coming to school, don't know whom to help and whom not to help. Those children who don't have even food, thank God for Sakaja is providing some food. But now for those who have not even had breakfast, before they wait until lunch, it's not easy. They don't concentrate in class because of the empty stomachs. And the way it's cold, even it becomes more colder for them, they start shivering because they did not have anything in the morning before coming to class.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, many informal schools shut down, and some never reopened. But residents couldn't wait for help. Volunteer teachers taught children in church halls, alleyways, and homes, because giving up is never an option. Healthcare is no different. Clinics are rare, and private hospitals are unaffordable. Women still give birth on the floor. Chronic illnesses are undiagnosed. But where the government support is absent, local health workers rise up.
I'm a boy working here in the slums of Kibera, and I've worked here for a long period of time, just moving around, educating women on how to keep healthy, nutritionally, how to eat healthy food items and healthy diet just to keep themselves healthy. As much as they are living in slums, they can also eat fruits, vegetables, whatever they can afford, beans instead of meat, just to keep themselves healthy. And also I educate girls. You know, in these slums we have girls and they require some education. Their parents are very busy moving up and down. So time for these children is not easy. So I take time to sit with children, these girls, just to educate them about life, about how to take care of themselves. And even that time when they are in periods, I can help them on how to keep themselves clean, not just to walk around anyhowly, to be shameful when they are moving around.
Then there's the issue of mental health, a silent epidemic. Youth facing anxiety, depression. Some have even watched their homes burn, their friends overdose, or their parents get arrested. But counseling services are nearly non-existent.
My name is Rina. In these Kibera slums, I'm privileged to walk around and even educate ladies and even young men who take drugs on how to maintain their status by eating some food, and also engaging themselves in some activities that will help them to attain a bright future. And one of the things I've learned is to have a safe space for these children. These children don't have parents to take care of them, so I take time just to talk to them, to make friends with them. Some of them are bullies, some of them look at me and bounce on me, but now there are those who just listen, and I advise them on what to do. I create some time, we can have some activities like games with them so that they look busy instead of just spending time with drugs.
And yet, hope thrives. The youth in Mathare are coding. Women in Mukuru are recycling plastic into paving stones. In Korogosho, former gang members are now peace ambassadors.
Naitwa Agnes, mkaaji wa Kibera, na tuko na kikundi cha wamama. Tunaungana pamoja, tunasaidiana kimawazo, tukaweza kuona vile tutaweza kuendelea na hii maisha ambayo hatuelewi inaenda wapi. Uchumi imekuwa ngumu. Sasa wakati ule tuko pamoja, tunasaidiana, tunaenda tunatafuta plastics, tunakusanya, tunapelekea watu wanapima kwa kilo, wanatupatia pesa. Tukipata sabuni, tunaunganisha hizo sabuni kidogo pamoja, tunajaribu kuona ni nini tutatengeneza kwa hiyo sabuni. Napata tumetengeneza sabuni zingine hapo, tunauza, tuache ni pesa kidogo, lakini itatusaidia kusukuma mahali. Tunapata mboga ya shilingi 10, ya shilingi 5, tunapelekea watoto chakula.
Naitwa Eunice. Sisi huwa tunaweka takataka pamoja, tunasafisha, tunatengeneza sabuni na tunaweza kuuza. Sasa hata wanaume wanataka kujifunza, wanataka kuingia madarasa ambayo tumeanza, na hili jambo linatusaidia sana. But what's needed isn't charity. It's change. Real change. Policy that includes these neighborhoods in city planning. Budgets that build roads, clinics, schools. Representation at the table not as victims but as fellow citizens. The slums of Nairobi are not failures. They are not forgotten lands. They are cities within a city, full of mothers, fathers, children, creators, and change makers. The struggles are real, but so is their power. The people behind the tin walls have always known that survival alone is not enough. They want more. They want dignity, opportunity, respect. They want to be heard, not just studied. And maybe, just maybe, it's time the rest of us stopped turning away. The stories you've heard are just a glimpse. Every alleyway in Kibera, every hillside in Mathare, every tin-roofed house in Mukuru hides another chapter. A mother rebuilding after a fire, a boy chasing education against all odds, a girl becoming the first in their family to finish secondary school. This documentary is not about pity. It's about presence. The presence of resilience, of resistance, of a population that refuses to be erased. To live in the slums is to know struggle, but it's also to know how to rise again and again, to build something from nothing, to create communities where the state has left a vacuum. It is to know that change will not be handed down. It must be built, brick by brick, voice by voice. This has been Behind the Tin Walls, a 2-part audio documentary on life in Nairobi's informal settlements. My name is Gladys Nanjunda. Thank you for listening, and wherever you are, may you never forget the strength it takes to build a life when the world has given you almost nothing. Until next time, stay listening, stay learning, and stay human.